Hello subscribers, sorry about the lighting, it's pretty bad at the moment. I am recording in my living room and it is 7:30 PM. The sun's just setting, so the lighting is a bit off. And I'm Stephen, your sub for Monday's host Tara Incognita. And this week's topic is the effects of famous pagans on neo-paganism. I mean, there are a few you can name. Sorry, my dog is just licking my elbow. There are a few you can name. Obviously, Gardner is one of the main names, and there is also an Alex Sanders, who is the founder of Alexandrian witchcraft, and obviously Gardner is Gardnerian. Alexandrian is actually based off Gardnerian, so technically it all does kind of link back to Gerald Gardner, who kind of, it's not so much that he founded the whole aspect of neo-paganism, but he did make Wicca in itself a lot more known, and obviously that has spread over the course of a long time. Now what you've got to realise is that Gerald Gardner he wasn't the founder of modern witchcraft or Wicca. He was initiated into a coven, and he spread it. He passed it down and moved it forward and made it, more well known, and sort of made it into a more popular thing, if you think like that. And it was just a case of, I mean, we base an entire tradition off his name, but his teachings were obviously based off what he knew, and what he knew was based off of what other people before him taught him. And I mean, he is the figurehead, but I mean, it was going on before he came around. I mean, technically modern witchcraft has been going on since, 1800s. However, obviously it became more well known, and I mean, the point was, the question we had was, would paganism, Wicca, be as well known without the effects of well known pagans, people like Gardner and Sanders? And I mean, the answer to that question is no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be as well known. It would be much more hidden, much more kind of an underground thing. It wouldn't be a case of coming across people and just saying, hello, I'm a pagan, and people being, oh, that's quite interesting. It would be a case of, oh, no, I'm not a pagan, I'm, and hiding it. And, it would be one of those things where you don't really hear of it, possibly that many people don't actually know about it. I mean, now, I would imagine, especially because of things like the internet and YouTube and Facebook and things like that, I mean, I imagine that a lot more people know what paganism is and what Wicca and witchcraft and everything like that is, compared to what they would if, Gardner and Alexanders didn't come around and didn't say, this is a thing that people do. You can be something other than Christian, Muslim, or Jewish, and it is a case of people are more informed now than previously. Obviously, there are still some people who aren't well informed, people who believe that Wicca and Satanism are all one and the same, or that witchcraft is evil, or that we sacrifice sheep or whatever. In fact, there's a few stories relating to that I could tell you. But the point is, there are more people now that understand a little bit more, I guess, and aren't all, God have mercy on your soul kind of thing. People who kind of know that it's more of a nature-based religion. And I think there are more pagans than there would be as well if people like Gardner and Alexanders, and that's just to name a couple, didn't come in and make it well known. Obviously, if you don't know about it, you can't say, well, this is what I believe in. I mean, obviously, or this is the path I follow. What you can't say is, I believe in this, but I don't know what it coincides with. And then you might come across someone someday who says, oh, well, you know, I'm a pagan and I have similar beliefs to that. And then, obviously, that would be how you found out. But obviously, if it was such a kind of, you know, underground, not spoken about, you know, not heard about thing, you're unlikely to come across someone who said that to you. So, you know, word of mouth is, you know, things come across a lot faster and a lot quicker on the internet. You find out about things a lot more in depth, a lot quicker, a lot faster, than you do from people who are telling you things, or meeting people, random people, you know, in the street. Of course, the issue with that is obviously the internet is swarming with wrong information as well, so you've got to be careful with that. But I'm veering off topic quite a lot, and the simple answer to the question is no, it would not be the same without people like Gardner and Alexanders, and, you know, even more recent people like Scott Cunningham, just really popular pagans who, you know, can turn around and say, this is paganism, this is what it is, this is what it isn't, you know, and, you know, it's different how things are to how they were before, you know, things like the Salem witch trials and things like that. Obviously, you know, before Christianity came around, obviously it was a lot more prominent, paganism, at that point in time. But Christianity came, and with it came things along the lines of, if you don't believe in Christianity, you must be wrong, and therefore you must be, you know, jailed or killed, or, you know, worst case scenario, tortured. But yeah, now it's a lot more mellow. People are a lot more understanding. You know, we are moving forward in the world, as can be seen on many topics. You know. But as I've said, it is a case of a few things. First of all, you know, Gardner, you know, and the Sanders, including his wife as well, who I can't remember the name of now. And beyond that, you know, it's modern world stuff. It's the fact that as we move forward, we realise that people are advancing, people are adapting and understanding more. But anyway, I am now off for dinner, and then I'm going to do some writing for the evening. So I hope to see you next time. And goodbye, and blessed be.